Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Friday the 18th of December. We have a couple of new mods and we have some updates. The updates are as follows. From top left, Homestead Economy by Zoli708 is a new map. The update to that is console release, that is out today. The D754 Truck Pack by AAA Modding. The Stara Brava by Farm Centro Sul Rafaza. The Flegel Timber Runner Z Crane Pack by Haju Ho and Mr. Force Technic. The Heavy Meadow Rollers by Blend Art, Kolchosnik Jr., TT Check Modding and Agro Sketch. The Massey Ferguson Delta 9380 by Jeff D25. The Grain Silo Set with Multifruit by Top Ace 888. RDC FS19 by Alberto has had its next winter evolution. It has the seasonal updates. That's had a whole new look for winter. The Old Farm Countryside by ER Shaba VSR Modding Sir. And it wasn't showing on the Mod Hub, but apparently West Newton Farm Console has had an update too. Now off the back of that, two maps. One of them, the update is console release, so there'll be hopefully two map tours coming. When, I'm not too sure, but I'll get onto them. But what's important, and I put it on the thumbnail, important mod information is this, which is going to come up on the screen now. Happy holidays from Giants. Happy holidays, dear Farming Simulator friends around the world. I'm going to read it out, but obviously you can pause it, you can read it yourself in your own time, or you can skip ahead, then read it whenever you want. It's up to you. Although this year's Christmas is quite unusual, let's not forget the important things. While visiting family and friends should only happen in a safe environment, this year definitely put emphasis on the importance of all the people in our lives. Don't forget to contact your loved ones, even if only by the means of digital communication. Better than sending text messages, grab a phone and call or organise a video gathering with friends. In case you need some inspiration on how to spend your vacation time, find some quick suggestions below. But first, an important note regarding support over the holidays, and this is the important bit. Limited support until January the 4th via contact form only. I think that's in the forum. Mails will not be processed and answered during the holidays. Only support requests regarding key activations will be processed if using the official support contact form. If you send an email to our support inbox or any other channel, it won't be answered. So if you need help with your key activation, please use the contact form. Thank you. Now, as for all of you modding enthusiasts, there will be no new mods tested and uploaded until January the 11th. Our team will be back well rested to approve new mods in no time. So this is the last mod review of 2020. And there's only a couple of mods, but this is an update that we're going to be having a look at. So yeah, just bear that in mind. There are going to be no mods being tested or put up. I'm going to be looking. It will actually be quite nice because it will take a bit of pressure off and I'll be able to look at other things, maybe start a new Let's Play, all sorts of other stuff. Anyway, regardless of that, in front of me we have got one of the packs that was part of the update. This is the D754 Truck Pack by AAA Modding. 65.08 megabytes to download. Now this pack has been around for a while and it has had a couple of updates. The update today, it was significant enough that I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a look at it. Sometimes people will message me and say such and such has had an update, it's quite a lot of changes, and I don't always get onto it, get around to it, and sometimes I'll have a look and think, I'm not going to do it. I guess it's my personal choice if I want to or not. But this one I wanted to, because alongside some changes to the D754 itself, including on the back, there's a back hitch. Now it's had a trailer hitch before, but this comes with a ball hitch and a PTO on the back, so that's new. We've got a new tyre configuration option. I don't know if that is the tyre, but there is another tyre configuration option. But then we've got a whole load of new backs. We have got a Horsch seed tender. Now these were both in the Horsch pack. There's a Horsch seed tender and we've got the Horsch shuttle. Now they had little trailers of their own, but these are specifically designed to go with this one. We've got a Bradale K105, we've got an SP sprayer 4000, and we've got that Knight feed mixer. So I thought I'd have a look at them. Why not? You know, there's a lot going on here, and it does make this lorry incredibly versatile. As one of the options of this as well, you can have it with a front 3-point link. So for things like the sprayer, you can have the 4,000 litre tank on there, maybe another tank on the front. You can, yeah, it does make them incredibly versatile. So I'm going to start off with the SP Sprayer 4000. This is 5 slots on console, 4,000 litre tank. Actually, I suppose we should start, in case you haven't seen this before, you may be new and may have not watched the mod review on this. We'll have a look at the truck first. Now, I can't say what the slot count is because I bought 5 of them or 6 of them, or at least. But that's it there, 90 grand to buy for the vehicle. We can change the rim colour to anything on that palette, like so. Main colour, like so. Then design colour, changes the chassis itself. Then we got the option of wheel brand. Sorry, we got the option on wheel brand of Lizard, Nokian, Trelleborg, and back. Under Lizard, we've got standard. Under Lizard, we've got standard. We've got narrows, which puts more kind of lorry road tyres on and back. Under Nokian, standards, and then under Trelleborg, TM700s or T421s. And back again. Now under design, this puts a stripe around, I think. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6. I thought it was more than that. 6 and that. Then attachers on the back. So it comes with a attacher like so. You can have it with a front 3-point link and the attacher. So it puts a 3-point link on it. We can have it with a back hitch, which is what adds to the back attacher. We've now got a PTO and a ball hitch. You can have the front PTO, the front 3-point link and the back hitch, and then we can have a semi-trailer attacher, so you can use it as a regular semi-pulling or semi-trailer pulling vehicle. Semi-trailer and front 3-point link, and then back to standard. So quite a few options available on the vehicle itself. But as far as the sprayer goes, (4,000 litres capacity). Nicely detailed, nice animation. It's one of those things that you could get one of these lorries at the start of your farming experience, and it'd be interesting to see how much farming you could actually do with just that. I wonder. Anyway, it's a thought. This will take fertilizer and herbicide. You'll find this under tools and under crop protection. There you go, 21,000 to buy, and like I say, that was 5 slots. Options available: we can change the main colour to anything on that palette, like so, which does the framework. Design colour changes the tank, like so, and those are the options for that. Now I was going to spray with it, but I'm also aware that I was going to do, actually, you know what, we should be alright. Let's fold that in a second. We've only got 2 mods to look at, so like I say, this is significant because there's a lot in this. There we go. Can we raise and lower the boom? We can. Oh yeah, we can. There we go. L1 and right stick, up and down. That does seem a bit slow to do that though, but it does go. And then fold it away. There we go. That's the sprayer. Now the feed mixer, the Knight has got an 11,000 and something litre capacity. The Knight RA142 here. Again, hook it up. Open up the help menu and you will see we've got total mix ration in there. It will take 11,893 litres. So you can do a mix of silage and hay if you want to get total mix ration that way. Silage, hay and straw if you want to do it that way. You can do it with loose material, or you can just put total mix ration into it, again, if you want to. Another nicely detailed one. Unloading, L1, R1, unload here, opens the side chute. And that's how you'll be putting into your feed troughs to feed the animals. Disconnecting, just press X to detach. Although that is actually sitting on that pile of TMR, isn't it? Let's do it there. There you go. It's a flatter disconnect, isn't it? This you will find under tools and under animals. 26,000 to buy and 5 slots as well. No options available, you get it as is. From there we've got the seed tender. Now part of the horse aggravation kind of pack, we've got the tender and we've got the shuttle. I do like this one. I haven't used it very much. I know some of the vehicles did hook up to the original shuttle anyway, but I think this has been designed purposefully for this reason. What I'm going to do is close that down. So this is how it will come. All folded away very nicely. 10,000 litre capacity, and as you can see it's got a split down the middle of it. So you can do, this one will take lime, seed or fertiliser, and you can split it. So you can have 5,000 litre seed, 5 fertiliser, you can have 10 of one, or you know, however you want to go about it. I mean, I say that's obvious, not necessarily. But then when you come to putting this into whatever you're going to put it into, we can do pipe out. So pipe out 1 will do the seed side, so it'll open the slot on the back. So pipe out L1 and down on the D-pad. So as you can see, the little slot has opened on the left, that's the seed side. That'll put like that, you back up to wherever you're filling up to, and then you can just unload here and it will unload like so. And then I press it again, L1 and down to do fertiliser, and it will switch that little gate there, so we can see it. It will switch the gate, open the other one, so now we should be able to unload fertiliser like so. I don't think we can adjust, I'm trying to remember if on the original we can actually adjust the angle of the pipe, but we can't on this one. But regardless, and then pipe in puts it away. So as a seed tender, nice bit of kit. Now this you'll find under auger wagons, because technically it's an auger. There we go. So the seed tender 10TPF is the one you're looking for. If you've got the horse pack, that's the standard one, comes on a little wheeled bed, but that's the one you want to be looking for if you've got this pack. 17 grand, 10,000 litre capacity. It is 10 slots, which isn't too bad. There are no options available, you get it as is. What we'll do is have a look at the shuttle while we're here as well, because that's the next one we're going to have a look at. So the shuttle, 8,000 PF, 12,000 to buy. That is 17 slots on console for the shuttle. But it will hold 8,000 litres of liquid fertiliser or herbicide, again for transport around the map, whatever you want to do, to your vehicles. And there are no options available on that one either. So what we'll do is hop out of that one. I mean, there's nothing to show on this one. There's nothing that moves or opens. It's just you fill it up and then take it to wherever you're going, and you can overload it into whatever you want to overload it into. But that's the shuttle. And then the last one is the Bradale K105. The Bradale K105, now this is a bit scary, I think, because of all the moving parts. This is 27 slots. But this will do fertiliser and lime. I didn't write it down, but it will do fertiliser and lime because it's the Bradale K105. It's a slightly smaller capacity. This one's a 9,000 litre. It doesn't have lots of different options on size on this one. But we'll jump in. We'll hook up. It does actually look pretty good on there. It's all been scaled really nicely. It fits really well. Now it doesn't say what the spread width is on this. So this is a test if anything. Well, actually, that's not a bad spread width. What's that, do we reckon? 24, maybe? This you will find under fertiliser technology, under tools. So the Bradale K105 is there for 39 grand with the 14,000 litre capacity. This one is just there. There you go. The K105 PF, 24 grand, 9,000 litre capacity. Once you put the first one, it does drop down to 2 slots, but yeah, 27 for the first one. Options available, we can have it without a cover or with a cover. Those are the 2 options, but it doesn't say there what the spread width is, does it? I'm not being blind. Nope, it doesn't say. So there we go. That's the D754 truck pack update. as well as all the other changelog bits that have been done to that previous to this. I think there's a couple of extra truck beds and there's all sorts of, yeah, loads of different stuff that goes with this now. Very versatile, very useful bit of kit by AAA Modding. So, with that being said, we'll have a look at the first of our mods for today, and it's this. Now it says Lizard Maximus 20,000 TH. I think it's Lancer, I think is the company. So it's the Lancer Maximus 20,000 TH. This is a lime manure or fertilizer spreader. 10.86 megabytes download, 8 slots on console for the first one. There are a few options available on this. What I did like, actually, as I filled it up, the whole thing sunk down on the suspension. The weight went in, it was a real kind of nice animation. I like that. So this one, I think I've put lime in this one, I think manure in the middle one. You can see massive tyres on this one. So we've got a few different options for tyres. You can also have it with a carbon body, or you can have it with the, was it stainless, carbon and stainless? I'm trying to think if it was or not. And it does say it spreads to 32 metres. This is by Farm Centro Sul. So I've got one of each to see if all three will spread to 32 metres. I think they will do. Sometimes you get a situation where the fertiliser will spread out far wider than lime was, or does. That's why I was always checking, because you never know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So this you will find also under Tools and Fertiliser Technology. The Maximus 20,000 TH, 130 grand to buy. Fairly pricey for 20,000 litres. Like I said, does all three. It'll run at 12 miles per hour. 8 slots for the first one, which then drops down. Options on the main colour. So we have got carbon or stainless. Yeah, those are the two options for that. And then we've got wheel brand. We've got Lizard with those tyres. That's fixed. And then we've got Michelin's 580 70R26s. 670 R30s, 680 75 R32s, and then back again. I think it's just those two. Yeah, Michelin and Lizard are the options. So what we'll do is jump in our JCB. Let's come over a little bit. I'm just thinking if it does 32 metres, that's going to be, I don't think I've left myself enough room. Now, another thing I will say, when I drove these out, it got a bit of a wobble on when it started to go at speed. I don't know if that's because it was empty. So we can pick up speed a little bit. So we're not going to do it now, is it? It might be because it was empty. But the front axle started to wobble a little bit. No, it seems right now. So what we'll do is turn it on. There we go. Nice widespread on that. Let's disconnect that one. Next will be the manure. I suppose the way to tell would be to go directly over the top of the other one, but we should be able to. I should be able to tell straight away if it's about right. I'll back up a little bit. Come over to about there, I guess. That looks about the same, doesn't it? 32. Nice animation. I do like all the dust and stuff that comes up. A lot of these lately have had that. Very cool. And then the last one should be the lime. I don't think I've left myself enough room, but again, we should be able to tell. It's going to be there or thereabouts. It's the lime one that's usually the one that can be a little bit off, but I don't think it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be exactly 32 as well. Yep. Again, nice bit of powder coming up as well. So there we go, the Lancer / Lizard Maximus lime fertiliser or manure spreader, 32 metre width, by Farm Centro Sul. Which brings me on to, surprisingly I didn't think I would say this, you know what will happen, something will pop up later on. The last of the mods for 2020. Wow, and it's this. This is the Fiat X70 series. This is by SMI Modding Team. 22.75 megabytes download, 19 slots each, because we've got a two-wheel drive version and a four-wheel drive version. It's one mod to download, but they're separate in the actual store. Nicely detailed. The glass has a kind of a real glass look. I mean, 19 slots, yeah, I suppose that's all right. I do like this with the really chunky tyres on it. And we do have an option, I think this goes up to 100 horsepower, and it's not too expensive either. So for 100 horsepower, not bad at all. This you'll find under vehicles, under small tractors, the X70 series 4-wheel drive and the X70 series 2-wheel drive. The 4-wheel drive starts at 23 grand, the 2-wheel drive starts at 20 grand. Options on the 4-wheel drive, we can change the main colour from Arancione Fiat to Rosso Fiat Agri, like so. Configuration is at the front, and that's weights. It goes from a 130 kilogram weight. I'm not going to go through all of the options because it's one of those menus that plays up. But we'll go to the other way to a 530 kilogram. There are a few options in between. There's no front 3-point link option. It just goes through weights up to 530 kilogram. Then we've got the option of Trelleborg, Michelin, Nokian, Mitas, and back. Under Trelleborg, we've got standard. We've got wides. We've got those narrow tyres. And then back to standard. Under Michelin, we've got Axio bibs, Axio bib broad, Agri bib 2, Agri bib 2 broad, Mac X bib, Mac X bib broad, and back to Axio bib. Then under Nokian, standard or wide, which I think is what I went for. And then under Mitas, we've got standard, wide, and back again. Then we've got for the exhaust, we've got, I'm not going to read that out. I'm sorry, my language is terrible. We've got a standard long exhaust. We've got a short exhaust. We've got a 45-degree cut at the end of a straight through exhaust. 90-degree bend on a straight exhaust. Then back to standard. Then we've got on the back attachers, I think that's supposed to be. We've got an original attacher. Let's zoom in a little bit. So we've got original attacher or modern, like so. And then cab, we've got standard. We've got arch protection, so you've got those protectors there. We've got canopy, and then canopy and arch protection, which takes the whole up to 25 grand. Then we go to engine. So we've got 60 horsepower, the 570. The 670 is 67 horsepower, and the pumped, the Fiat pumped is 600. The 670 is 100 horsepower for the pumped edition. That's the 4-wheel drive. The 2-wheel drive, I'm pretty sure colours are identical. Yep. Colours are identical. Same options for the weights. I'm pretty sure the wheels, obviously the rear tyres will change, but the front won't because, well, they might get a little bit of tread change, but... So we've got Michelin, Nokian, Mitas, Trelleborg. Under Trelleborg, standard. Yeah, I think the front tyres stay the same because it's 2-wheel drive. Wides, narrows, and back to standard. Michelin's, Axio bib, broad, Agri bibs. Yeah, it's the same options through just on the rear tyres. Same options for the exhaust. Same for the back for the attachers, and cab the same. It's just a 2-wheel drive option instead. And engines the same, 60 horsepower, 67, and 100 for the pumped. So. £26 grand, 20 odd grand for a 100 horsepower tractor. It's pretty cool, isn't it? But there's no horn. R1 and X, nothing. We have got a beacon. We've got our lights. Oh, no rear work lights. Ooh. Indicators. First person. Not really lots to be looking at, is there? Visibility's good. With a canopy. Everything moving down there. Okay, swing around. Just noticed the Italian flag on the inside there. And then we've got the 2-wheel drive. Sounds the same. Went for the narrows on this one. I think this one only went for the 60 horsepower though. Visibility is even better on this one, look at that. and not too loud. Sometimes the Fiats are quite, you know, a bit loud sometimes. Whoops. So there we go. That is it. The Fiat X70 series by SMI Modding Team. Now, provided nothing else drops or anything weird happens, that's it. That's the mod reviews for 2020. If you only watch my channel and only watch the mod reviews, if you don't watch my Let's Plays or map tours or anything like that, you only watch the mod reviews, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Whether you're religious and having a religious holiday or just a more traditional festive celebration, however you're going to go about it, stay safe, look after each other, have a great time. From me and mine to you and yours, best wishes. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.